Hey everyone, this is Wade from FishFinderMounts.com. I got my tape measure out right here because I'm showing off some of our new products from FishFinderMounts.com. That's www.fishfindermounts.com. And what we have right here is I want to show you guys. We've done a couple of videos on this already, but I want to show you guys up close here in this situation, the mechanisms and the feature set of our pedestal mount for your fish finder screens. Pedestal mount, what does that mean? It's getting your fish finder screen up off your deck, your bass boat, your multi-species boat. You're standing there, you're fiddling with your Livescope, and you want your screen close to you while you fiddle with it, you watch, boom, you know where to shoot, you know where to cast your bait out right to the fish that you see right on that Livescope, you see right on your screen, close to your face. Our awesome new pedestal mounts that make your pedestal, like, that are, you know, just, they're modular, you can break them down. They're just crazy. I just can't even think where to start. I can't even speak straight here. So anyway, this is Wade from FishFinderMounts.com. I'm going to show you guys, we're going to have 3 different lengths of poles. Like I was saying in my other videos I just did. And make sure you go to our channel and watch all our videos. They're so cool. 20.5 inches. We're going to be calling this our 20-inch pole, our 12-inch pole, and a 6-inch pole. Shaft link extension. This pole is interchangeable between a lot of our products. Our handle, extendable, foldable handle. It's going to be doing this, and it's also going to be on our Gen 3 coming very soon. Our Gen 3 pole and beam mounts for mounting your Livescope, your active target from Lowrance, your Mega Live imaging transducer that's coming out from Humminbird. All live sonar technology has become the rage. Everybody needs it. Everybody wants it. Everybody's getting it. Literally, we've sold so much of our products. People love our stuff, and we just keep improving too. So definitely subscribe to this video and hit the bell, because every time we keep coming up with new improvements, new renditions of our products or revisions, the new products, new ideas, you're going to get a video that's going to say, hey, FishFinderMounts.com has something new for you to check out. So here we go. We saw that this one here is actually 20.5. This guy here, if the camera comes close to the tape measure, is 12.5. And this guy here is 6.5. And what's going on? Well, these things screw together like a pool cue, okay? They screw together like a pool cue, just like so. Very, very cool stuff. And if you want a nice, tall pedestal mount for your fish finder screens, maybe you have 2, 3 screens, 4 screens, whatever you want. You want to mount those all in a tree. Boom, right on our pedestal mount here. Now this guy here, the way this is, you can see, guys, these guys are squared off, the ends of these, so you can get a wrench in there, a couple of wrenches, and really torque that, tighten that up nice and tight together, just like you see. You just, instead of hand tightening, if you want it a little tighter, get your wrench in there and just you can crank it a little tighter if you guys like. And now this is the pedestal, and I want to do the measurements on the pedestal here. Just by the way, guys, quickly, this is a 20, like I showed you, 20.5 inch pole. This is a 12.5. We call it our 20 or 12. Now you've got, of course, the math is 33 inches of length here. So we're going to build, you know, and when you go on our website, fishfindermounts.com, under control screen mounts, shop at the top left corner, control screen mounts is the category you want. You're going to be able to go to the pedestal mount category, or that category of our website, and you are going to be able to find a pedestal mount on that page, and you're going to be able to build your own. Here we go. We're going to screw this guy in here for you guys to see. Move this out of the way, and you just screw this guy down to the pedestal, and now, so cool, man, so cool. You can see, like, you can take this off your boat if you have a cover for your boat or whatever, and you don't want something sticking out off your boat. This guy here is to give it extra tension so that it doesn't just, you know, unwind on you or anything. It's a nice little extra added security feature there for the very bottom of the pedestal. And by the way, here is the pedestal assembled. What do we say, Al? Inch and 3/4, maybe? Yeah. Maybe 1.5 inches. Let's just actually, you know what, guys? I'll tell you what. We can really easily find out what length is in there. You're going to be able to put this around and just over 1 inch of material. So if you're securing this to your deck of your bass boat or whatever, that should be plenty of room for you. If you want to use this backer plate to give it added strength, You would put that underneath the floor, the substrate where you're mounting this. This would obviously, the pedestal piece, as you can see, it's the same thing here as it is here. This would go underneath to add that sandwiching extra strength for your mount. You know what? Also, guys, we got kayak guys out there. These can also go with some T-bolts into a kayak track. So if you guys want to raise up your screen off your kayak for some reason a little bit, you could put your 6-inch guy on there, right? And raise it up just 6 inches, or you could do the 12-inch, or you could do the 20-inch. You can mix and match. You can make it as tall as you want. Maybe you find a way to do a camera mount. By the way, camera mounts, guys, they are 1/4 as well. So you can add camera accessories onto these guys. Your camera accessories, your camera mounts onto these guys. You can see it's a female hole in the end and a male stud in this end, 1/4, same as your camera mounts. And you could even start making camera mounts on our awesome wicked handle and shaft of link extensions as you see here. So here you go here. Now the next thing is you can actually mount one of these guys right at the very top, okay? One of our screens. I'm going to show you guys what that would look like. It's not going to be on here. I'm going to show you guys what this is in a sec, okay? But I want to show you how you can mount different things. Now, maybe what we should do for the sake of our cameraman here, if the camera's looking at me for a sec, you don't really need to see this, but let's get the cameraman to look at me for a sec. We're going to take this guy apart because, guys, it's easier for him so he can shoot instead of way up high in the air. He can shoot down low here. So thank you, Alex, for your help. So we've got it down here to 12 inches now. There's your 12-inch mount. If you want it to be 12 inches, there you go. But you saw when it was that long, you could put a lot of different screens on there. But what we've got here in this situation is we've got our 7.5 by 3.0 plate right here, and you take your T-knob, go through, and you can go right to the top right here, okay, guys? And your screen mount is right up here. There's going to be a lock washer and a couple things here that you're not seeing in this video for brevity's sake of shooting. But there you go. You can put your mount there. You can turn this around, spin it around, and then lock it down, of course, so that it's nice and tight. And there's your screen on top. And that's the basic, easy way. That's starting at $99. You're going to get yourself this size of a pedestal mount with your screen that goes on top. You can break it all down, take it apart. It's just fabulous. However, as I showed you, you can also add links and extensions and whatever you want. And the other thing I should say is when we do have that long one, I'm gonna go back to the long one, Mr. Cameraman and everybody, because we're gonna go back to the long one because I want to show you guys the feature that we have for our elbow, our pedestal elbow, or our arm bracket. This is under control screen mounts on www.fishfindermounts.com. Here you guys go. This is what this is the piece that you slide onto the top. Here, we'll just pick it up because it's not secured onto your deck yet of your boat, but maybe soon you'll have one to put on your deck of your boat. We hope that you will because they're fantastic. And so you take this guy, and you can see it's a ratcheting system that we've got designed in here. So you just take it and you can adjust it to different detents, and I'll show that. So you could have your screen coming off like so, where your mounting plate's here, but your screen can be tilted on your gimbal bracket at 90 degrees if you want, straight up. So then in this case it would be looking that way. You could tilt it a little bit like this. You could tilt this with that. You could get pretty much almost infinite angles. It's crazy, guys. So what we're going to do is we'll just put this guy together for our fine friends and our viewing audience of fishfindermounts.com. And we'll just put this guy together. So here you see this is how she goes together, right here. And there you have your elbow. Now, why, I showed you, it can be right on the top, but the nice thing with this guy is you can actually rotate this guy around if you want, and then tighten it back up wherever you want. Even when it's a little bit tighter, it'll stay in the same position. You can rotate it to, where you want it rotated at. Maybe you're on the left, the port, starboard of the boat, and you want it to be angled rather than just stuck looking straight ahead as if you were in the cockpit or standing right in front of it. So you've got that. The nice thing too with these pedestal mounts, you get every 3 screens on one mount. It's a vertical, it's using vertical space. So if you have a very tapered boat, you're getting on and off the boat from your bow of your boat, hey, this thing here is going to keep things nice and compact so you still have some space to walk and get on and off your boat, what have you. So here we go. We're going to take this guy and we are going to put our screen onto here, our screen mount. Now guys, we'll include the screws for this guy. This will do all sorts of big screens, all the big screens you really need. We got the whole patterns for a lot of the 7 and 9 inchers right here already in here, 10 inchers. But if you need to drill your own, it's very, very thick material, and you can drill your own holes in here, and you're good to go with your other fish finders that we may not have the whole pattern or library for on this plate. And this drill's really nice. It's strong material. So we'll just take this guy, and we'll just pop this on here. And once we do that, we just take our T-knob here. We fasten this guy down, and again, you can have more than one of these things I'm putting on here now. You could have another one up here. Check it out on our website. I've got a picture of 2 of them on there, and you can adjust this guy, just loosen it off, and you can move that up and down, and you can have another one up here. You move that up and down, and you can swivel that guy all around. And let's do this again. We take this guy. I'm going to tighten it up right now, guys. Tighten it on there so it's nice and fixed on there, and then we can take this guy here and we can adjust the tilt of the screen however we wish through this. The screen's always already tilt too, but maybe you want extra, sometimes you find these little things, little features can come in quite handy. So there you go, you can actually tilt this completely 90 degrees onwards and upwards up until around in here, before your T-knob starts to hit right in there. So you're getting pretty steep, probably like 75 degrees there or something close to that. Not that you do that because you'd be hitting a pole, but yeah, the main thing is that you can adjust your screen in this way from these detents and onwards and upwards. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com.
And it can also rotate here.
Yeah, and then as our cameraman Alex is saying here, you can take this guy and you can rotate it this way as well if you want. But again, you can also rotate it here. So there's so many different ways of setting this up and getting your fish finders just to be the way they want. And then we're going to have a little nice emblem type piece that you can get up here. But if you take that off, the nice thing is too, it's really easy. You've got a multitude of ways of just taking your fish finder screen off. Now it's all portable. You want to put your tonneau cover, your cover over your boat. Well, hey, wind this guy out. Remember to loosen off the tensioner knob, by the way, guys. But wind this guy out, and boom, now your whole pedestal is off of your boat, ready for stowage or storage or whatever you might want. And again, don't forget, there's a backer plate that comes. We're probably going to do a version for kayaks here too, guys, where it won't include the backer plate. You don't need them for kayaks. But for those boats that are going pretty fast, bouncing around the waves and stuff like that, you might want to have the backer plate on there to add extra strength. And there you go. This is Wade from fishfindermounts.com. And you should call us at 1-855-784-3474. Make sure you visit our website, fishfindermounts.com, www.fishfindermounts.com. Just like you see up here, fishfindermounts.com. Shop at the top left corner. Control screen mounts is the category under shop that you're looking for if you want to buy our cool and very, very awesome pedestal mount. And again, I'm Wade. Thanks for watching, everyone.